I think I'm been muted this entire time. Derp. Fuck it, we'll do it live. And no one's watching anyway. Test. The green bar now works. On every level except chromosomal, I am retarded. So with the stream restarted, and my audio working, and something on the screen to watch, I shall begin again. It was a dark and stormy night. And I got nothing better to do. Except look forward to tomorrow's raking of the leaves before garbage day. Actually, now that I think about it, I might skip that because everything's going to be wet. And that would be silly. Who knows, maybe this windstorm will move all the leaves for me and I won't have to deal with anything. I'm kind of curious to go back and watch this VOD to see if I really was muted for like 10 minutes and just talking to myself, which is effectively what I'm doing now. Pause. See what's going on. In the threads. Because I have the attention span of a Zoomer nowadays. Hey, that's High School with the Dead. I miss that series. I wish the author didn't die. Yeah, okay. Attention slated. Yeah, but no one actually watching, I'll be able to figure out how bad my audio balancing is on my own, so I know what to look for in the future. Of course, step one is making sure that my microphone is selected as a source. Since I don't keep any of my peripherals plugged in all the time, I have to reset it every time. Live and learn. Actually, what I can do is add it to my live stream information list of things to do. Let's see. Make sure that microphone is selected in avatar audio source. Save. It's learning the little things as you go. Not gonna lie, this little project of mine is more or less a learning experience for my own education of how things go in the streaming sphere, as that has been my interest for a while now. Really do want to watch that, do a Harbinger Down Amazon Prime watch along on Twitch, but when I did the social media posts for it, there was no interest. Kind of saddens me. But I don't want to make post of, hey, I'm going live on the forum, because I just, after the initial, I'm doing this, and after out there, then, anyone's interested, great. If not, I don't want to ship the threads any more than I do, because I derail those things like no one's business. And I don't try. My little quips and ship posts tend to just get legs and walk off on their own. It is my blessing. It is my curse. How do we do a chat test? Test. Hey, Stream Elements works. I just want to vent a bit. So Grim Dawn's getting a new patch, maybe by the end of this quarter. And unfortunately, in the interim, a mod I've been using, Grim Yeah, Grim Internals. They had an auto loot option for some items, particularly the green items, which is the vendor trash effectively at this point in the game. And it was nice, but the mod's broken now, so it's back to having to manually click every single item, which can get annoying with a lot of treasure chests. Or a really pinata boss. A lot of candy. So for anyone who isn't familiar with Grim Dawn, I've cleared up to the Corda Magi entrance, which is this game has several dungeons that are roguelike, so pretty much you have like one life and you only have one shot, or else you'd have to reload your instance of the game. And I should probably empty out my inventory before going in. Do.
Safe storage, no questions
Can I count it as an item or consumable? Yeah.
safe with me, promise. I'll give you a good price for what I've got left. See you around. I'll keep this thirst. I'll keep an eye out for this.
I'm kind of curious if anyone's ever going to watch this VOD. And then for like the first 10-15 minutes when I'm just muted since my microphone wasn't detected for an audio source, be just yelling, it's like, Grandpa Godzilla boomered it up. Which is why having chat is nice, because they can just yell at you when something's going wrong. Curious. Pause. Brain. Unlock. Yeah, chat box looks right. Probably shouldn't want to mess around with too much, as long as I know it works. Volume check. I'm peaking higher than the game audio. Should probably timestamp myself to do these audio checks. But fuck it, we're doing it live. And I don't know how much I care to put effort into this. But it's an off day. Primetime off day. Most people are either watching better streams or having dinner. If you play Grim Dawn in this particular dungeon, these here portals will stay open forever, spawning out enemies. But pretty much once you clear a spot, you just want to move out of the range so that the enemies don't just attack you. Because they're just going to keep on coming and coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. Mostly this dungeon's on farm because my character's missing one item of my dream build, which would probably be a valid dream build for like a couple months until the expansion comes out. I shouldn't say that. They said that the expansion is going to be out sometime next year. We're not exactly too clear on what quarter. The thought occurs to me, I would love to see the metrics of because Create Entertainment, they have a town builder game called Furthest Frontier, and that's in early development right now. And I'm kind of curious to see what the metrics are going to be for like early access, like pre-orders for Furthest Frontier versus the number of the amount of orders and how much money they're going to make just by putting out a new expansion for Grim Dawn. I'm not a big early access guy, so I haven't played it yet. But when it comes out on as a full complete version, I'm probably going to end up getting it because I like the company and what they do, and I haven't played a good town builder for a while, ages even. I'm trying not to spit a stomach acid. My reflexes on the warpath today. Not to the point of Kershi and her pterodactyl hiccups. I just burn. Getting old sucks, but then again, I've been having reflux since I was a kid. Although not as bad as one of my friends. One of my friends actually had to get surgery because apparently he had like a really bad ulcer from his reflux. He was only a teenager at the time. Oof. I wouldn't wish that worse shit on my enemy. This was going to be a chatting stream, but I don't really have anything to say, and there's no one in chat to give me prompts. I said this on a Proctor stream, and I'll say it again. It's kind of important for a live stream. Chat needs to treat the streamer as like a AI chatbot. You need to feed it prompts to get like results. In this case, it would be like tangents or you know, points of discussion to do, or at the very least a back and forth with chat, even if it would be just arguing over a game. Kinda curious. I'm actually looking at my YouTube Studio screen. It seems everything is working, but I'm still getting a low bit rate from my audio. Before it would make sense considering my microphone was connected, but it's connected now. I have to give a look at that. Actually make a note, because I'm going to forget otherwise. Getting old sucks, can't remember shit. Check. What does it say? Audio bit rate minimum 128K. I think I got a on 320 on OBS. Flashbang myself with notepad. Always a good feeling. I don't know, there's something about talking into the void is somewhat therapeutic. Also because I live by myself and I don't get out that much. After a while remembering, hey, I can talk. Especially when talking with the neighbors anytime I go out. Do chores, say hi. Show that I'm alive so they don't call the cops to do a wellness check. It's pretty annoying in the wintertime. Because they'll just let the snow pile up and maybe like clear it out like a couple times a week. Which reminds me, I should probably check my snowblower. I got a little tiny electrical one with a cord. It doesn't seem want to throw snow. I think I might have snapped the shear pins. The more I think about it, it's probably what happened. I snapped the shear pins and I need to replace them. I think I have that written down on my phone. Snow usually doesn't fall around here until the end of the month. So I got a little bit of time to be lazy. Although shoveling snow's not that bad. It's about the only exercise I get all year. Last time I played Grim Dawn, I got told it was too loud, but I'm still. It only seems to peak in the green. It hasn't gone up to yellow yet. I'm still able to talk over it. But I only have the bars in OBS to go by until I review the footage later. God damn it, give me that fucking belt already. Jesus fucking Christ. Although, fortunately, items in this game is kind of like all the items that are from an expansion are in that expansion, and there's not really limited to like, oh, I need to kill this one guy to get it. Well, there's a few items, but not nearly as much. And the belt I'm looking for is just a drop in this expansion, so it could be anywhere from anything. Nope. I tried taking a couple optional super bosses this morning, but this build is not really geared towards them, so it's kind of a stickling point for me. But it's actually the furthest character I've ever gotten, because my last main character was fucking necromancer and ritualist, and skeletons just die way too damn quick. Skeletons ain't worth shit in this game, even if you max out the stats for them. What am I doing? That's a portal. With infinite bugs. I'd be sitting there all day like a chump. And it's windy tonight. I miss the wind. You know, growing up on the East Coast is like nothing but rain and wind. But it's kind of like how Pippa misses like the rain from living where she grew up. It's kind of the nostalgic feel of the weather. Oh my fucking god, will you drop already, you stupid belt? Good enough. Big stretch. I can brain. New posts. I've heard a world of horror. Seems like it'd be right up my alley, but I'm stingy with money at the moment. This joke will never get old. The Kent, the red, the Kentacorp. Yeah, gonna be spoiled this anime season. Goblin Slayer and Shield Hero. Which kind of nice because Devil's Part Timer just ended. I'm not overly fond of Kirsch's hot takes either, but they're nothing to get too riled up about. Anyways, cartoon character says, I can't do a Jersey accent for life of me. None of this matters. None of this matters. I like her shit, but she's stubborn and the stupidest of things. But it's a free country. Okay, well, she's in a free country for as long as the last time not. I've been meaning to give twins a shot, but I got already enough VTubers on the pipeline for when, as far as the queue goes. Shit, I'm like couple videos behind Pippa's last couple of collabs I'm just chipping away at during downtime. Okay, so there's like two Ukraine. Okay, so a couple of Ukrainians killed in Israel with the current goings on there. There was a couple of Israeli killed in Egypt because of the things going down now. I've been blue balled way too much on happenings of like hitting a critical mass. Like I've been saying this for a good while now that we've been in World War III for a while. People do have this preconceived notion of World War III only counts if the nukes are flying. Well, by that logic, it would only count as World War One if the mustard gas is flowing, or World War Two. It would only count when Hiroshima and Nagasaki got bombed. Let's just ignore everything that came before. Treating the end of a world war as the criteria for the war itself is kind of dumb, especially when you're on the beginning of a new one. It's happening. No one wants to admit it, but it is what it is. There, that's my hot take for the stream. Even though I think I may have said it on Proctor's. Let's see. Firefox off. Return the game. Sell items. May run dungeon a couple more times. Maybe have a late night snack.
Safe storage, no questions.
If nothing else, I think I'm overdue for my quote-unquote exercise. Which exercise nowadays is me pacing back and forth listening to music while daydreaming. Which has done me good for years, decades. You're a crafting item, you go on the first one.
See what's left of long ways.
Wait a minute. Why are you stacking? They fixed it. Damn. I think it might have been Grim Internals that allowed me to stack potions that high. Oh well. Potions are getting wiped in expansion anyway. Not expansion, patch. They're just gonna be a static cooldown instead of an item, which is nice. One less thing to bother with. The fact this game is many years old at this point and they're still getting quality of life updates and patches is nice. Now if they can just build the engine for their RTS / Grim Dawn 2, that'd be great. But hey, I'll take a new expansion in the meantime, next year.
Put it to good use.
Now to reset the roguelike dungeon. Wait a minute. I don't think I was on the best difficulty. I ran that on lower difficulty. Derp. That's what I get for modifying the UI that covers the difficulty. Well, UI big. I had to edit the index file. Elite difficulty. Went ultimate. Not that it matters. The item I want drops on any difficulty. It's just the higher difficulty you go, the better your drops. If nothing else, I look forward to when I can summon my pets automatically at aggressive instead of having to reset it every time, which is super annoying. Might have to look at the ping. I think I might have delay again. Could have sworn I set it though last time. Curious. God damn it. Why did I do that? Brain. Why must you be so brain? Someone to see you stream at this point. I don't know if I'd be awake enough to realize that someone types in chat. He says, hoping someone shows up just to say hi. Actually, I'm gonna go by Wikidog and Discord, see what he's up to. Oh, I gotta make my own amusement sometimes. I was worried I didn't hit that rock yet. Elixir up. Exciting. I know. If anyone watches this VOD, I'm sorry. Excuse me. think the 20-second delay is back. I'll check the YouTube settings before I go live next time. I don't think I can change it while live. Or can I? Aha! Stream latency is set to normal, not ultra low. That explains it. I can't change it while live, which sucks. But I don't have live engagement right now because no one's watching, so moot point. But good thing to remember. Should add it to my notes. Notes. Do 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 do. Let's see. When setting up a YouTube live stream, make sure to scroll down in the studio page below the stream key. I can spell key section and set stream latency to ultra low latency. And setting up YouTube live stream, make sure to scroll down in the studio page below the stream key section and set up stream latency to ultra low latency. Check. I wonder how many YouTubers actually bother to make their own like checklists, because like pilots have checklists, doctors should have checklists. I have my checklist when I'm doing like geology stuff depending on my task. It's like, have I looked at this, have I looked at that, did I do my due diligence on this, that, and their thing. And for streaming, you could probably get rid of a lot of headache by just having a checklist and going through it. Like, for example, I didn't know I was muted because I didn't check my audio source that it detected my microphone. Now I added it to my checklist, and next time I should know whether or not it's connected, because I'll be going through a checklist and going off before I actually, making a total ass of myself. It's the learning part of living and learning. Also, a good thing about making a checklist in a text file, you can have your tags set up with commas ready to go. You just copy and paste it into your studio YouTube page for tags. Instead of having to type it out, just go copy paste. Done. Not so much on Odyssey, since there's a cap, and I don't know if there's a cap on tags for Twitch, because I haven't done a Twitch stream yet. I really do want to do that Harbinger Down watch along, but I need to get some people on board with it, just to make it worthwhile, because doing a Amazon Prime live stream by myself would be kind of sad. Much like what I'm doing right now. But I'm playing a game, so it's moot point. In OBS. Yes. Turn off caps lock. Save. If I go back in the game. Any new posts? I don't know what's going on with Vesper these days. These rats about him being joining V shows are kind of weird, but it's not like there isn't a precedence. Hint, Andrea, hint. As long as it doesn't go that full arc. Yeah. I disagree. Canticule. And I was like, well, that clip is, and I'm not going to play it. Because YouTube being YouTube. Oh, that'd be mean to do. Salt up a sugar cookie. What kind of monster would do that? Back to the game. I'm being retired and clicking the OBS preview screen and not actually the game screen. I think that's the first time I've done that. Go me. Oh yeah, it's only 10:30. Why am I so tired? Lazy day. None but rain and wind to put me to sleep. Even though I want to snack. Do this dungeon run and heat up some leftover hamburger helper. Yep, sounds like a plan. The day isn't a life for Godzilla. Ooh. I'm being overtaken by a case of the yawns. And that's a dungeon. Gonna finish selling off everything I got and gonna call it. No one came to say hi. Sad face. Kinda curious if there's gonna be any engagement in the VOD, which would be a nice experiment. Oh my god, it doesn't stack, and anytime I try to stack it, it splits it up. This is interesting. I'm so used to having 999 stacked potions. It's weird, going back to default. Or vanilla. Without the Grim Internals mod. I surmise. I can't say for sure, but I'm pretty sure. Doot, 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 doot. Hey, when I don't have it on, it's gone. By convenience. Sure, the source is there. Gonna resize my avatar. Now don't unlock that. Unlock avatar talk. Close enough. Big, small, big, small. Man, that rain's coming down. Nice. Probably gonna turn to sleet overnight. But I'm not a farmer, so don't care. Lock the talk and lock the chat box. Man, there's so many sources. The longer I do this, the more I appreciate what actual literal VTuber entertainers and streamers do. So much to manage. I think I got my gun. I got my power up. Got my alert box. Desktop audio, which can go off since I'm not playing. Really need to group these things better. That's a media source. I could probably move it up. Put that down. Avatar audio. Have it above there. So we got a little clutter of audios for people. I'm happy with this layout. Mostly running out time to get an even hour and a half because I like round numbers. Of course, at the last second, someone's going to pop in and say hi. Ooh, I can have end screen runtime time. There we go. Done.